Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Hub back in the video today, and today we're going to be recapping today's games from Saturday, December 2nd. Great games of great games in today's slate of NBA games. Let's start off with a great one today, as the Clippers come back from down 22 points to beat the Golden State Warriors 113-112. Great win for the Clippers to come back in this ball game. 25 points for Paul George with 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Kawhi had 27 and 8, while James Harden had 21 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. Also 12 points for both Daniel Tice and Norman Powell. Zubac also had 12 points and 7 rebounds. All right, for the Warriors, Draymond had a really good game where he even hit 4 threes in the first quarter. 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. 21 points for Moody. He needs to be starting over Klay Thompson. 17 points for Klay Thompson. 22 points for Stephen Curry with 11 assists. This is the second game-winning shot missed by Stephen Curry this week. Then 12 points for Brandon Podziemski. The Warriors were without Andrew Wiggins in this ballgame, and Gary Payton II, and Chris Paul, but this is still a really bad loss. I know you can excuse that you are missing players. Every team is missing a player occasionally on a night. But you still had a 22-point lead in this game. You controlled this game up 19 at halftime. Should have never lost this game in the first place, in my opinion. Timberwolves and the Hornets. The Timberwolves beat the Hornets 123-117. Great win for the T-Wolves without Anthony Edwards. 28 points for Cat with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. 26 points and 12 rebounds for Rudy Gobert. 14 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds for Mike Conley, and 23 points for Naz Reid in this ball game. Great win for the Timberwolves. Let's go over the Hornets stats real quick. For the Hornets, you have still no LaMelo Ball, 23 points for Rozier, 22 points for Miles Bridges. All right, Cavaliers, Pistons. So Cavs win at 110-101. Max Strus has 22 points. So does Darius Garland. 20 points for Donovan Mitchell. 19 points and 11 rebounds for Jarrett Allen. For the Pistons, the return of Bojan Bogdanovic, and he has 22 points in this ballgame. Cade Cunningham has 23 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds as well. Jalen Duren has 17 and 12. Cavaliers win it pretty easily, 110-101. All right, Nets, Magic. Magic have been playing great basketball recently, but this was a back-to-back for them, and the Nets had their way in this one as they went 129-101. Nets improved to 10-9, and the Magic fall to 14-6. Mikal Bridges nearly had a new career high as he scored 26 points in the first quarter and had 42 points in the total game. In the game, had 42 points with 5 rebounds, 3 assists. 22 points for Dinwiddie, 20 points for Cam Thomas, and 14 points for Cam Johnson. For the Magic, 20 points for Franz Wagner with 7 rebounds and 5 assists. Paulo Banchero, 19 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds. 20 points for Cole Anthony. Franz's brother Mo Wagner with 18 points as well. Magic take a tough loss, but they're still in top 2 in the Eastern Conference, so this is not a big loss for them. It was a back-to-back as well, as they won last night, and they've been winning recently. All right, Bulls, Pelicans. The Bulls, who have been playing terrible this season, have won back-to-back games over the Bucks and the Pelicans. 124-118 win for the Bulls today. 24 points for DeMar DeRozan with 10 assists and 5 rebounds. 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 6 assists for Kobe White. 15 points for both Torrey Craig and Amo Dusuma. And without Zach LaVine, the Bulls beat the Pelicans. The Pelicans, Zion with 27 points, Ingram with 23, 6, and 6, Valanciunas with 15 points and 10 rebounds, Herb Jones with 17 points as well, and the Bulls win it 124-118 at home. All right, Pacers, Heat. Pacers beat the Heat without Tyrese Halliburton, but also the Heat are without not only Tyler Hero, but also Bam Adebayo. Pacers win 144-129 as the Pacers prepare for the quarterfinals in the NBA end-season tournament. 30 points for Bruce Brown, his best game as a Pacer so far. 22 points for Obi Toppin, 20 points for Aaron Nesmith, and 20 points for TJ McConnell. For the Miami Heat, 33 for Jimmy Butler, 16 points for Orlando Robinson, 18 points for Caleb Martin. Really high-scoring game, but that is what it's been like for the Pacers this season, giving up points and scoring points. All right, the Bucks beat the Hawks in another high-scoring game. The Bucks win 132-121. Great win for the Milwaukee Bucks. 32 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo with a triple-double, 10 assists, 11 rebounds. 25 points for Dame with 9 assists and 6 rebounds. And Chris Middleton had 12 points with 5 rebounds for the Hawks. 32 as well for Trae Young. 30 points for DeJounte Murray and 17 points for Saddiq Bey. Great win for the Milwaukee Bucks. The Thunder beat the Dallas Mavericks 126-120. Luka Doncic's first game back since having a baby girl, and he had a triple-double. He had an amazing performance tonight. 36 points, 18 assists, and 15 rebounds combined for 69 with points, rebounds, and assists. 20 points for Derek Lively II, the rookie, with also 16 rebounds. 24 points for Derek Jones Jr. Kyrie Irving was a no-go tonight. Seth Curry, Steph's brother, had 12 points, was more clutch than Steph. No, I'm just kidding. 12 points for A.J. Lawson. And Mavs shorthanded do lose to the Thunder. But the Thunder, 23 points for Jalen Williams. Shea had an off night with 17 points and 9 assists. 10 points for Josh Giddey. And that was really it. Kassan Walls and Davis Bertans both had 15 points. And the Thunder get to win on the road against a shorthanded Mavericks team by 5 or 6. The Suns beat the Grizzlies 116-109. Great win for the Suns. Booker, who's been struggling recently, had a good performance tonight. 34 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 27 for KD, and 14 points for Yusuf Nurkic. For the Grizzlies, 37 points for Jaren Jackson Jr. with 9 rebounds. In the last week, he's been playing terrible, but finally he has a good basketball game. 27 points for Desmond Bane, but the Grizzlies still lose and fall to 5-14 with a 7-point loss. Then we have an overtime game as the Jazz beat the Blazers in overtime 118-113. Great win for the Utah Jazz. And for the Jazz in overtime, 25 points for Sexton, 21 points for Keontae George, 17 points for John Collins. They were shorthanded in this game as well. They didn't have Lauri Markkanen. Also were missing Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler did play. He had 12 points, but they were missing Lauri Markkanen. For the Trailblazers, 25 points for both Malcolm Brogdon and Shaedon Sharpe. And the Blazers lose in overtime by 5. All right. In the final 2 games, you have the Nuggets and the Kings. The Kings beat the Nuggets 123-117. No Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets lose. Kings win. 26 points for De'Aaron Fox with 16 assists and 4 rebounds. 26 points for Malik Monk. And 17 points and 15 rebounds for Domantas Sabonis. For the Nuggets, 36 points, 14 assists, and 13 rebounds for Nikola Jokic. 17 points for Aaron Gordon, 13 points for MPJ, and 20 points for Reggie Jackson. And in the final game, the Rockets and the Lakers. The Lakers beat the Rockets 107-97. Anthony Davis scores 27 points. Fred VanVleet scores 22 points. Alperen Sengun has 21, 15, and 5 as well. LeBron James has 17 points. Ime Udoka, head coach for the Rockets, gets ejected, and the Lakers beat the Rockets by 10. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on today's games in the comment section, and peace out.